Lowry 4 times in a row. You play all these teams multiple times in a row. What changes on the ice as those series kind of build up in terms of the animosity, whether it's between the whistles or during play?
Yeah, I think, a little more chippiness. I don't think that 4-game series was all that vicious or all that brutal, but it kind of just the battles, I think, get a little more intense, especially as it goes along. If you can get a couple of games up on the other team, they're that much more desperate. We know how important every point is against, only playing the 6 other Canadian teams. And, you don't want to get swept in a mini series. You don't want to lose 3 of the 4. So, yeah, I think the intensity certainly ramps up.
We'll go next to Ted Wyman from the Winnipeg Sun. Go ahead, Ted.
Hey, Adam, we saw you a bit on left wing in the game the other night. With the addition of Pierre-Luc and the balance of the lines, is that something you kind of have to be prepared for, that you might move around a little bit here?
Yeah, I think, that's important to, be versatile and be able to play, on the wing or kind of down the middle or whatever's asked you. It's somewhere I'm pretty comfortable. I was drafted as a winger, so pretty much played it my whole life until my last year junior. So, started my NHL career on the wing. So, it's one of those things where, if you want to get more ice time, you're going to have to be able to take on different roles, do different things. So, I think we're all pretty open to, whatever's asked of us.
We'll go next to Josh Clipperton from the Canadian Press. Go ahead, Josh.
Hey, Adam, you guys are about a week into these newer enhanced protocols. I'm just wondering what it was like in Calgary on the road. Like, did you guys have to use 2 separate locker rooms to stay apart? Like, what are the virtual meetings like? You just sort of bring us in the room and see what it's like with these enhanced protocols?
Yeah, I mean, just the space, obviously there's more space than what we're used to on the road. So, I think Calgary's restroom, there's plenty of space that, for the game, you have enough room for the guys to be in one. And, the meetings are a little different. You're more spread out and, it's a little different, but, I think we're all used to having to be able to adapt right now and, kind of just take it in stride and, try not to let it affect you at all.
We'll go next to Kelly Moore from CJOB. Go ahead, Kelly.
Hey, good morning, Adam. Not that you would ever take the Ottawa Senators lightly, but with the way their season has gone so far, is there an opportunity when you're their opponent, if you can get that early lead and maybe build a little bit, that you can plant that seed of doubt and frustration in their mind of, kind of here we go again? Because I'm sure when you're struggling like they have, that's a tough thing to avoid, on a night in, night out basis.
Maybe a little bit. I think that has more to do with a young team. You can get up on a young team and maybe create a little sense of self-doubt. But, I think watching the Senators play and, they lose 3-2 to the Oilers the other night, they have 44 shots. So it's not like, they get down in the game and they just roll over. They're going to keep coming. They got a lot of guys that are trying to improve every day. They got some good veterans over there. So it's not one of those ones where you get up in the game's over. It's going to be important that, we get off to a good start and, we play consistently throughout the game. I think, that's going to be important that, if we do get up